Buenos días, bonjour, ohayo gozaimasu. Es lunes, nous sommes lundi. Getsuyobi desu yo. It's Monday, and so we're talking about how your brain works so that you can learn faster. So we've been talking about 4 key cognitive routines that your brain is going to gravitate to. We've already talked about similarities and differences, and today we're going to talk about whole to part. So your brain is trying to understand how things are organized into a system. Okay? Is it part of a larger system or a pattern? Because remember, the brain is always looking for patterns, right? So your brain is trying to pick things apart and figure out how does it relate. So generally, because you guys are almost adults, we've been looking at verbs. Now, there's this dumb idea that, oh, you can really only learn language when you're a baby. That is so stupid. It's been disproved 6 ways from Sunday. Babies have to hear the language 100 million times over and over and over and over to get it. You guys have pattern recognition. You have this whole to part thing where you're constantly picking things apart. You have grown up brains. We can leverage that so you can learn faster. Okay? So, for example, my French students, you guys are looking at verbs, and every single verb in French ends with ER, RE, and IR. And I tell you every single time that means to do the verb. That's the infinitive form, okay? And so we've been looking at how all the verbs relate to each other like that. Mis estudiantes de español, you're looking at AR, ER, and IR. Yes, they're similar because Romance languages, they all come from Rome, right? So they evolved from the same Latin, okay? So same thing. How do all the verbs relate to each other? Japanese students, gakusei-san tachi yo. We've been looking at a, I, U, E, O, kakiku keko, sashisu so, tachitsute to. That gives us our 5 steps for 5-step verbs. And then I showed you how that related to 1-step verbs, also called ru verbs, which are super easy because they basically do the same thing. It's just that you chop off the ru. Okay, so that's how we've been looking at whole to part. And again, in the process of carrying out these routines, we're going to make it automatic for you. The more we practice it, the more automatic it gets. And the more automatic it gets, that means the faster you get at learning. Okay, so let's see how many whole to part connections we can come up with. It's probably going to be verbs that I'm going to give you. I'm going to tell you that right now. Might be adjectives, might be something else, but I'll have given you your assignment in Microsoft Teams, or I'll just talk to you about it. Okay, see you on the next assignment.